After I sold the McLaren, I got a call from a local dealership, and they said, "We have a car for you." And I was like, well, something's got to be wrong here, right? But I went up to the dealership to check out this Maserati Gran Turismo they had just taken on trade. And they said that we would love to sell it, but we can't retail this. And I was like, what are you talking about? You can't retail it. I jumped in this Maserati that they offered to me for $16,500. And this is at a time when Gran Turismos were selling for about 22. Opened the door and it smelled like an entire tank of gasoline had been spilled in the interior. So I was like, I'll take it. What else do you do when you smell the strongest smell of gas ever in the interior of a car? So I bought it, drove the car home with the windows down, and found out that it was a pretty normal case of deferred maintenance. You know, it needed all of its tires. I think the rear tires were down to the cords. The front tires were a little bit iffy. Alignment was out a hair. It smelled like fuel. Parking brake light was on. Probably 40 error codes when we scanned it. You know, every module had errors for sure. When we went to make a deal on the car, the dealership showed me they had actually paid $18 for the car because it was a trade deal they had already committed to sight unseen, and they offered it to me for $16,500 the same day. So they had taken an actual loss on the car just because it wasn't at all what the owner described when they offered it to them on trade, but also I think they wanted to get out of the car and they didn't want to deal with the possible repercussions of selling a car with a strong fuel smell. Oh, and the airbag light was permanently on, which is probably the reason they couldn't sell the car. And only a few of these errors actually mattered. We had the airbag light, which I really wanted to clear, the parking brake error, and of course the fuel smell, and there was a code there for an evap leak large. And that's kind of an interesting code because I worked for days. I pulled the fuel tank out of this car, I pulled the charcoal canister out of this car, we smoked every single evap line, pressure tested the tank, we checked everything in this entire car, put a charcoal canister in it the first day. We tried it all, and that evap leak never went away. Even today, it's still there, but I did find out that as long as you don't roll the windows down, either roll them down all the way or leave it completely shut, there is no gas smell at all. So as long as you keep a little bit of pressure inside the cabin, the fuel smell isn't there, and I decided that's how I was going to live with the car. Now, I know this story is about cars that are supposed to be unreliable, but were wildly reliable. They still have their quirks. You might still have to drive around with a permanent check engine light for an evap leak, and maybe get permanent airbag light, because we found out the weight sensor in the passenger seat was broken, and on the Car Ninja's advice, he told me, deal with the light, because you do not want to take a Maserati seat apart. It's not going back together. It might have had 2 lights on the dash, but I kept that car for almost 3 years after I put a set of tires on it and did the service, and it never had another problem other than, you know, the 2 that just existed. You just need to know your car, and some of those lights just aren't that important unless they are.
Autotempest.com just got even better. We've always loved Autotempest because they compile all the results from all the major listing sites into one place with one search. But now they've just added their search by description option, which means that you can just put in a string of text of what car, what miles, whatever you want, and they go to all the sites and give you the results so quickly and so powerfully so you can see the entire market with more advanced precision than ever before. Of course, if you still want to use the traditional drop-down menus of year, make, model, trim, price, miles, all the things, they allow you to do that, but this makes it so much faster and so much easier to find exactly the car that you're looking for from whatever deep dark corner of the internet it might be trying to hide in. And so check out Auto Tempest now at the link in the description below or with the QR code on your screen to thank them for their support of VINwiki and find your next car on Auto Tempest.